Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung S25 FE, and today I'll show you how you can enable and set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, swipe down from the top of your screen. There we go. And in this area right here, you'll find a bunch of toggles. We're going to swipe down in here once again, and this will reveal all the toggles. Now, one of them should be our hotspot toggle, so let's see if I can actually find mine in a obviously relatively quick manner, and yes, I did. There it is. So once you find this toggle, first time around I recommend holding it, as this will quickly take you to the settings. Now, in here you'll find your password, which is a randomly generated one. I recommend getting rid of it and then setting up your own new password, which will need to have at least 8 characters in length. That can be letters, numbers, doesn't really matter. Now below that we have the band. So I do want to give props to Samsung for doing this kind of slider, as it gives you a quick kind of understanding of what you're sacrificing. So the further you go, obviously the lower the performance will be, but the higher compatibility. Well, if you keep swiping it to the right, you'll get higher performance, lower compatibility. And the compatibility is very dependent on the type of device. So most newer devices obviously will be compatible with the 6 GHz band right here that we have, which you can see right here. Most devices, relatively new ones from like several years back, will have a 5 GHz one, so that shouldn't be much of a problem, but the 6 GHz one will be limited. So your device needs to have Wi-Fi 6E, specifically with the E. There's Wi-Fi 6 and 6E. So the 6, moronically by the name, Wi-Fi 6 is actually 5 GHz one. So if you select it on the last one, this only gives you the hotspot that will create Wi-Fi 6 GHz one, and therefore any kind of device that isn't supporting 6 GHz band, which like I said would subsequently include devices that say that they support Wi-Fi 6 just as a standard, not as a band, will not be able to see this network, because this frequency will be outside of its range. So what I recommend doing is, if you don't know what to select here, is either moving it all the way to the other side. 2.4 GHz used by literally every device that has Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can do that, or you can just basically start with 6, turn it on. If your device that you want to connect with to this hotspot with doesn't see this network, go back here, change it to 5. If it doesn't see it again, then change it to 2.4. There is a in-between with 2.4 and 5 GHz. I don't recommend changing that, as this will host 2 Wi-Fi signals at the same time for 2.4 and 5 GHz. Therefore, it's going to be consuming more of the battery. So there's really no reason for it. So anyway, select whatever you want to do, and then make sure you click on save. Yes. And there we go. So the settings are now changed. We can close this and now find the toggle once again and simply tap on it, click on OK, and you can see we have the icon showing us that our hotspot is now enabled and we can connect with other devices to our hotspot. Now, once you're done using it, you can either wait for the device to automatically turn it off, as it is selected by default to turn off your hotspot after some amount of inactivity. And if you don't want to wait, you can find this toggle once again, tap on it once more, and this will turn it off. So with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.